Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm testing out this new edible Jell-O slime that I saw on Amazon and wanted to test out. Before we hop into it, this is the last weekend to get my Successful Slime Shop course on sale. This is everything you need to know to have your own successful slime shop. It has so much special content on it, so I'll leave the link down below. You could read everything it comes with, but this weekend only is the last weekend to get it for $50, along with the last weekend for my slime shop sale for 20% off. So for both of those, you could use the code MEMORIAL to get your discount, but I will leave that down below in case you forget. But let's hop into it. So I found this slime on Amazon. This is the Jell-O Play Unicorn Slime. It says 100% edible. It's strawberry. For some reason, I kept calling it cherry throughout this video, and it seemed very simple. So on the side, it says unicorn slime stretches if you pull it slowly, but snaps if you pull it apart fast, and it could dry like a liquid. So I'm curious what it's going to be like. Looking at the ingredients, it's cornstarch, sugar, gelatin, and it even has like a nutritional fact thing on the side. So I would say that this is probably going to be like oobleck is what I thought just from the ingredients, because I was like, what in this will make slime? So I'm going to test this out. It came with a big jar, but according to the recipe, it will make 2 different batches. So for the first, I'm just going to do 1 batch because it's just the same thing. So I'm taking 3 scoops of the powder, and it smells really, really good. At first I was like, wait, is this going to turn out just like Jell-O? And you know, they expect you to play with Jell-O, but no, it didn't. So I add 3 scoops. You add 1 scoop of warm water and then mix it together for 30 seconds. And it does become a little hard to mix even right off the bat because it's very, very thick and dense, and it definitely feels like cornstarch mixing with water. But it smelled so good as I mixed it. I thought, like, you know, the smell would translate to the taste just because it's so good, and Jell-O's good. I like Jell-O, so I had kind of high hopes for the taste of this, but I was kind of like, you play with this, then you eat it. Doesn't sound that sanitary. So yeah, as you can see, a little difficult to mix, and it was starting definitely to feel like oobleck the more I mixed it. And if you aren't familiar with that, oobleck is like a non-Newtonian fluid, which means it has properties of both liquids and solids. So it's not quite a solid, it's not quite a liquid, it's like a mixture. It's kind of like quicksand, which is exactly what it looked like as I started mixing it with my hand here. You could see it drips off my hand, but if I try to grab it, it's more of a solid. Now, oobleck is, I would definitely not call it slime because you can't really like hold it and play with. I mean, you could play with it, but you can't like hold it. It's a very interesting texture if you've never made it. And typically to make it, it's just cornstarch and water. So this is like very, very similar to that. Now, as I started, I got a little piece out of the bowl because I wanted to play with the section that I wasn't going to try to eat just because of, you know, sanitary reasons. But it wasn't that stretchy. It was just kind of crumbly, a little bit like Play-Doh. I could form it a little bit better than oobleck, but not that great. Okay, so today we're doing a little behind the scenes because this slime is edible and I'm gonna try it. And I also want to get my sister's opinion because she loves slime and I want her to taste it as well and just see what she thinks about this whole thing. So now that my hands are clean, I had to go wash them because this stuff is really hard to get off. I don't even know how you would eat this. Just like take a pinch, I guess, maybe? Got a little... Nope. Oh, no. Okay, so the base of this is cornstarch. So yes, you could eat cornstarch, but do you want to eat cornstarch? Probably not. It smells good, but I kind of just want to throw up now because this has like a cherry flavor, but it tastes like you're eating paste. like probably like paste that you would use in like kindergarten or something. It tastes so bad and the texture is very odd. So, I mean, the ingredients were cornstarch, sugar, gelatin, and then some stuff you can't even read. So I guess it's great. It's non-toxic, but would you choose to eat this? Probably not. If it gets in your mouth, you're not gonna die. It smells way better than it tastes. Way better, but let's see what my sister thinks. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I don't think this is good. I've made like a edible like Laffy Taffy slime and stuff like that a while back, and that tastes way better than this. So this, that taste is just stuck in my mouth. It's very like gummy from the gelatin and the cornstarch. I mean, if you just think of those two things, they're very like thick and just not something you want to eat. You ready for the test?
I'm ready. I already had a few issues with it before even like thinking about it. Because I was like, okay, if it's edible, but you're playing with it with your hands, that's kind of gross.
Well, you could wash your hands.
Which I just did because I was about to say, I said, I'm gonna try it first before I play with it because to me that's just gross.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell it first. It smells good.
What's it smell like?
Watermelon?
Cherry? I think cherry, yeah.
Cherry, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty dense. You know what it reminds me of? Oobleck.
Yep, that's exactly what I said.
What you're oh, okay. I'm just gonna...
It said you could stretch it, and yeah, it's supposed to be able to play.
I don't like it.
Me either.
It's very chalky.
Uh-huh. Can you guess what the base would be? Like, what's the taste like?
Flour.
Cornstarch.
Okay.
And gelatin.
Yeah. I know how to pick it up. Like, okay, guys, I know how to play with slime. I used to work with Courtney, and this is like, it's almost like a quick, did you make it correctly?
Yeah, I followed all the instructions. It's like an oobleck.
Okay, if it's like an oobleck, then I would say it's almost like a kinetic sand. Like
yeah, because you could hold it more than a...
And it doesn't leave you too sticky. Well,
oh, it's stuck all to my hands. Maybe because now that it's set a little more, it's not falling apart in your hands? Oh.
It like becomes liquefied in your hand, but then it becomes like...
It was a lot more liquidy.
It's got like, I mean, it's not super clean, but...
Try to stretch it.
You can't stretch it, but you can potentially, I would guess, do
Maybe
this.
try get a little more.
You can make it like...
Well...
Let's see. And it's very hard to get out of the bowl.
Yeah, I definitely think it's hardened some. That's a lot more firm now than when I played with it. Now that it has sat. Although the instructions didn't say to let it sit. I just played with it right away. You can't stretch it with two hands?
No. It reminds me of more of like sand, like wet sand, like at the beach, how you can drip it through your fingers. We have any beachy people out there?
It looks super different. Huh, interesting. So what would you rate this?
Play the accordion with it.
Like, this is Jell-O play slime.
What would I rate this?
What's your thoughts overall? Sum it up for us.
No. The more I play with it, I just felt my hand, it's very like greasy and it's under my nails. Maybe if you had a larger amount, it would be fun to like
leave in the bowl and play with it?
Leave in the bowl and play. I wouldn't take it out because there's no benefit. It's kind of more like, I guess you can like, more like a stress ball if anything, but ooh, that would be a good idea. You can put it in a balloon and make a stress ball. But then again, it might get ants or something because it's sugar. It does not taste good.
No, I said the taste was awful.
Would not taste it. That's a cool science experiment for summer. Maybe some kids will think it tastes good. We do have a little bit of an older palate. I would give it like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a 2 out of 5?
Yeah.
I always go
like
out of 5.
Okay, a 2 out of 5. I like the color.
It smells good.
Smells good. It's more like a Play-Doh kinda. It's very greasy though.
You should see what it looked like when I played with it. It was way different.
Really?
Yeah. It was more like oobleck when I...
Well, you still like see how it gets like softer when you're not.
Yeah, mine was like dripping, like liquid. Huh. Okay, well there you have it. Not a huge fan.
Not a fan.
Me either.
My hands are gross now.
There you go, guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little different, but if you are bored, you want more videos to watch, definitely make sure to check out my vlog channel or give my podcast a little listen. I will link all of that down below for you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.